Alright, so we're going to talk about adding positive and negative numbers. But we're going to take kind of a back route to that. We're going to come in the back way. Looking back at what we discussed before with a good Spock and bad Spock, we know that they're 100% equal, except for one's being good and one's bad. And we can tell them apart because the bad Spock has a goatee. And if they got in a fight, they'd fight forever and ever and ever because they're the exact same person. No one would win. Now let's take a step back, and we are still thinking about equal people. Now, a clone is somebody who's an exact copy. So when we look at these red clones, we know that each one is an exact copy of the other. So we have red clones, and we have more red clones. And when you want to put them together, the word you want to use is add. So when I want to add these three red clones to this red clone, it's going to equal 4 red clones. Now let's look at these blue clones. I have 2 blue clones right here, and 6 more blue clones want to join the party. So we'd say 2 blue clones plus 6 blue clones. And we'd figure out what the answer was. Now let's think about those clones as positive and negative numbers, with the red being positive and the blue being negative. So each one of these represents a positive number up here with the red clones. That's 1, 2, 3, so that's a positive 3, and that's a 1, so that's going to be positive 1. So when we say 3 plus 1 equals 4, we have 3 good guys and 1 more good guy. It equals 4. Now when we have these negative numbers, you might think negative numbers are really hard to add up because they're both negative. It's kind of hard. But just think of it as the blue clones. I have 2 here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So that means I have negative 2 and negative 6. And when they get together, I'm going to have 8 negative numbers. So if it's a negative number, it's going to be negative 8. What I like to think about is I have 3 good guys, and they have a positive outlook. Look, they're all smiling. And I have 1 guy who wants to join as well, and he's smiling. So I'm going to have 3 plus 1 equals a positive 4. They're all having fun together. Another way to think about it is I have these negative numbers down here. I have a negative guy right here, negative 2. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 negatives right here. And they want to get together and be negative with each other. They're all sad. So if these 2 guys and these 6 guys get together and they're all sad, that's going to equal negative 8. Now in the next video we're going to actually add positive and negative numbers together. But for right now, I just want you to practice, come up with some examples and bring into class examples of adding positives with positives and negatives with negatives. Bring 3 examples and solve them and be ready to explain in class. Thanks.